Hey guys, my name's Daniel from Traveloris. Joining me today is Sarah from 5 Foot Traveler. Hey Sarah, how are you?
Hi Daniel, I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good too, thank you. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I am 24 years old and the creator of the travel blog, The 5 Foot Traveler. I have been to all seven continents and 81 countries in the last few years,
Oh,
and I've really tried to turn my passion into a career. And so now, not only do I do travel blogging, but also travel consulting, and I continue to work remotely and travel the world. So it's a pretty good gig.
that sounds like an amazing life.
It's not a bad one, that's for sure.
Alright, so you know the rules. We've got 5 minutes and I've got a bunch of questions lined up for you. You ready?
Got it.
Okay, so you've mentioned you've been to 81 countries. What's been your favorite country so far?
Do you know how hard it is to answer that question? I guess, you have to take a lot of things into consideration, but for me, New Zealand really, really stands out. It has some of the most incredible and accessible mountains that I've ever seen and extremely different landscapes. So you have these beautiful beaches, daunting volcanoes, and incredible treks all in this one tiny country. And so New Zealand is totally made for an outdoorsy person and the everyday adventurer, that's for sure. And so I just absolutely fell in love with it.
Yeah,
And that says a lot considering how many places I've been.
and because I read your blog on New Zealand, sounds amazing. Did you also tie that in with Australia?
I did. I spent a month in New Zealand and a month in Australia. And so I ended up road tripping all around Australia. And so I did the entire east coast of Australia and I went out into the outback as well.
Oh, that
And
sounds
it was
amazing.
an incredible experience.
That sounds absolutely amazing. Um,
It was.
and talking about experiences, what's been your craziest experience so far?
Oh, that's so tough. I mean, I've had a lot of crazy experiences, but when I hear crazy, only one thing comes to mind, and it's New Year's Eve in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Like, without a doubt. When I was there for New Year's from 2013 to 2014, and there were 2.3 million people on Copacabana Beach.
Whoa,
Um, yeah, it was crazy. And there were two main stages with bands playing, and you're supposed to wear all white with colorful undergarments symbolizing love and peace and prosperity and all sorts of things. And the thing is, you're supposed to arrive at the beach early. We arrived at around 7 p.m., pull an all nighter, and so that way you can bear witness to the world's first sunrise in the new year. And oh my gosh, it was such a beautiful sunrise. And then at midnight, there are these spectacular fireworks, and everyone hops seven waves for good luck. And just the vibes are insane over there. There's nothing like it. And I really can't even do it justice. Speaking to you, like, you just have to go for yourself and check it out.
that sounds amazing.
It really was.
Um, and with all these travel and adventures that you've now been on, is there anything new you've learnt about yourself?
Well, I've definitely learned a lot. But I guess the biggest thing that I've learned is how adaptable I am. I've learned how to handle myself in normally very tricky situations. So I have a few different examples for you. There was this one time where a bus left me stranded in the middle of the Argentinian desert for 14 hours. And then finally, when it was after midnight, well after dark, one car passed by. And I hitchhiked over an hour to my destination without speaking any Spanish
Wow.
at the time. I've been chased through a canyon in Jordan by a bunch of thugs. I've been lost in the valleys of Morocco with only one bar left in my fuel tank. I was hours from any source of civilization. I have battled the roughest seas in the world en route to Antarctica. And I've managed to navigate around foreign cities even when the directions read turn right at the big tree when there are a lot of big trees around you and it's really dark out.
Yeah,
um,
that's crazy.
but it was insane. But, I learned how to handle each situation with patience and grace. And I'm honestly really proud of myself for that because it's not easy. Overcoming challenges in foreign countries is not easy.
Hmm.
But I think that's one of the reasons why people should travel.
Yeah,
It's an
I
important lesson.
suppose those are lessons that you've been able to take to your day-to-day life as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've learned so many life lessons on the road that I've really absorbed, taken in, and applied to my life here. And travel really gives you perspective on the world, and it makes you a lot more grateful for things that you never even acknowledge in the first place.
Yeah, well said.
Thank you.
Um, and what advice would you give other women thinking of traveling solo?
Don't let anybody else's opinions hold you back. Everyone will try to tell you that it's unsafe to travel solo, but let's be real. The world has the ability to be unsafe whether you're traveling solo or not. So, I try to be just as careful when walking around New York City as I am when I'm walking around Buenos Aires or any other big city.
Yeah,
So, as with anything else, just be aware of your surroundings. Avoid going out and drinking excessively if you don't trust the people you're with, and
yeah,
just be smart. Look around. Don't have your eyes in your phone. Just be aware. And if you're aware, it's no different than if you had somebody else by your side or if you were at home or anywhere else in the world.
yeah. It's very good advice.
Thank you.
Okay, so we've got time for one last question. Is there an event that you would love to go to?
I would love to go to Pipe Masters in Hawaii. I'm sure a lot of people haven't heard of that and don't really know what it is, but it is the biggest pro surf competition of the year. So it's pretty much like the Super Bowl of professional surfing. So there are beautiful big waves, beautiful surfers, and incredible competition. And so it's a really enjoyable few days of surfing to watch, that's for sure.
And you can explore Hawaii while you're there as well.
Absolutely, and it's supposed to be incredibly stunning. So
Yeah.
it's a perfect combination.
All right, I'm afraid time's up, but it's been absolutely fascinating talking to you. Very, very interesting.
Likewise, thank you.
Thank you very much, Sarah.